In the last video that I did last week, I took a look at Windows Insider Dev Channel build 21337, I believe, and that video got a lot of comments about why the text was really overexposed and everything, and it was because I left the auto HDR feature on, assuming that it would work correctly, and I'm not sure if it did. So like I said, going forward, you'll see in this video that it is off, it's working fine. But with that build reminds me that we had some new features finally in a build, which kind of is a rarity lately. And it got me thinking last time, how about another concept video? We're gonna do a concept video critiquing this fellow concept artist's next gen Windows 10. So let's see how it looks and see if it has any potential. We'll see my remarks in it in this video. So this is that concept. It was created by the Hacker34 on YouTube. He created it on October 26, 2020. It's called Meet the Future of Windows 10. And it's a concept, like I said. So let's take a look on how it looks. We're gonna go through the whole video first, and then I'll cut back and see little segments as it catches my eye. So let's take a look here. So Hacker34, all right, so his video is very straightforward. He's got a curved Windows logo. I said I wouldn't pause it. I'm not going to. I was about to. Say hello to the new Action Center. 1 petabyte of RAM. That's a joke. Easily switch output, audio output. Okay, this looks like something similar to, it's kind of too fast, but I'll slow down on it. You got real super blur. That's kind of too much blur in my opinion. Say hello to new File Explorer tabs. Okay, I see the new design. That looks pretty cool. Control panel, unified settings. Kevin the Hacker34, and dark mode is still here. So yep, they still have dark mode overall. There's some things I'm noticing, but I'm not going to get into it yet. Full theme support, so this is like a Windows XP theme. They have Windows 7 theme. They have whatever this theme is. And finally, the most wished feature, consistent design animations and animations. I have some things to say here already based off of his design. It's good. Say hello to the future. All right. Is there more? No, that's pretty much it. Okay. So I can say right off the bat, it's good. Let's go to the beginning. Let's go to where he starts doing it initially. Right here. Okay. So first thing I noticed is the curved Windows logo or Microsoft logo. You know, Microsoft has pretty much adopted the Windows logo as their logo at this point. I don't know. This looks a little too curved for my opinion. I know Microsoft's new theme of doing things is having rounded corners. But this is too round in my opinion. It's compared to the original where it's kind of sharp corners. I still think that even if there was a redesign or a refresh of Windows 10, it should still have the sharp corners in the icon of the Microsoft / Windows logo. I don't see the point in having an ultra rounded corner. Let's keep going in and see how it looks. All right, and then right there, I'm gonna back up right here. So you can see right here that, and my camera's kind of flickering. You can see right here that the search, the Windows 10 search, compared to the current one where it kind of takes up this whole part right here, it takes up the whole section. They've squeezed it in to make it, and made it rounded corners as well. I don't know how I feel, but it looks nice on his concept. But I'm going to say one thing that just jots my eye out is probably going to be the fact that it's a minor thing. Only a designer's eye will see this. The Windows logo does not line up at the bottom with the search. I don't know whether it's centered, but I feel like it should be, the top should be aligned with the top of this, and the top bottom of here should be aligned with here, so that it just creates fluid, you know, and that's not even a pun. So keep going. All right, so now we have what looks like the start menu. The start menu, it looks interesting, right? It looks similar to the same one, but they have some new widgets on here, obviously. So they have your usual file picker, right? You can just scroll through and pick whatever applications you want to run. And then you can see they're all Fluent applications other than Adobe. And then you can see your tiles are still there. And then down here is a new area that this person decided to add. They decided to add calendar. I guess it's a calendar widget. I think it's a calendar widget. Mac OS sucks. It's pretty good. I like that because one thing that I noticed, that I wish Windows 10 had more of is if they're trying to go really productivity and really just for the professional, right? The widgets currently as they are, I know you can get a calendar widget that like someone's third party app that shows you what you have to do, but this is more straightforward in terms of telling you exactly what you have to do and when, right? This is to me, this is much better. To me, this feels like someone needs to develop an application like tomorrow and make it work like this. But I know their vision here is that it integrates with Windows Calendar. And so you automatically see all your calendar stuff there. And I bet you can click on each calendar entry individually. It's not a single tile. It's individual links you can click on. They also have your recent files right here, which is nice. I don't see the real reason of redesigning the logos here, but that's good because, different companies, they're not going to have it continuous on every different companies. So next up, let's see more of this video. Let's see, fast forward a little bit, the new Action Center. All right, so right here, this is the new Action Center that they envision. Again, the thing I'm noticing the most about this artist representation concept work is that some things have more rounded corners than others, like the background logo here of this wallpaper for one. The reason why it doesn't fit to me is because this is rounded corners, these are slightly rounded corners, but then their design in the beginning right here of the start menu is ultra rounded corners. You see that? It's ultra round. So why have super rounded corners down here in this element, and then you can go over here and you can see that it is, less rounded. So keep going there. This is the Action Center. So the Action Center, now the one thing I noticed with the Action Center that a lot of mockups have had is they are taking it directly. I think Microsoft even had a mockup too. They are taking it from Windows 10X. Windows 10X's Action Center looks kind of like this. And it makes sense that this would be kind of like this. So I'm kind of hoping that they go forward with that. So I'm going to actually hit space and continue. I like that too right there. I like that the audio settings doesn't look like the current audio settings. I like that it's just more clean. It's so much easier to see things. Your source makes sense. Everything just makes sense. Up here will always be what you're currently using to listen. In that case, they're using the Surface earbuds, which a 1-year review will be coming soon. I like that. I like that a lot. I don't know what this means with Dolby Atmos and speaker Surface, what this icon means. I don't understand that, but it's a minor feature. Point is, I like that they tell you this information for your audio devices, right? They tell you if you have a Nest Home, I guess it's unknown. I don't know what qualifies as something to have a secondary text right here. This has the battery info. This, I don't know what it would be in your Surface laptop or whatever this is. It doesn't have Dolby Atmos. Obviously, it's a joke, but what will qualify that secondary text? Maybe rethink that if you're the designer for this. Keeping on going. It says introducing Fluent 4.0 with Blur. This is where I have the issue with. So I'm gonna let that play. This is too much. I like Fluent and all, but this is too much. It looks good, right, when you look at it as a concept, but it's too Fluent. And then here the File Explorer tabs. They got File Explorer tabs, and then looking at even the File Explorer that they have here, honestly, it doesn't look too bad. I guess overall I can just say tone down on the fluency of the whole thing, and it would be a lot better. Keeping on going. You got File Explorer tabs, Control Panel, you got unified settings. You click that and it looks to be pretty much the same thing as Control Panel, what our current settings app is. It looks pretty much that, only it's more Fluent. And this is kind of how it looks like even with your graphic here and then OneDrive and things like that. So I gotta say, it looks good. It's still the similar thing, and I don't mind it. The font looks a little thick because down here, font is too close together. Let's keep going. Dark mode is still here. We already know that. Type in dark mode. Yep, dark. That looks like a really good dark mode because currently I'm using dark mode, and it's more theme based over anything else. And looking here at the customizer, it says icons, Windows 10 Fluent, taskbar, Windows 10 Fluent. What's next in tiles for the start menu. What's next in tiles? Oh, okay, so that's what the start menu in the beginning had. You can customize the start menu and choose what's next. Otherwise, you can get rid of tiles altogether in the settings. That's, I guess that's pretty good. Rounded corners, I don't know if you should even give anybody an option of that. I think it's either you put it in or you don't. But you make it continuous. Need full-time support, full-time theme support. This is what I like. I like the theme support. I like that this is just taking a small theme from the various, it looks like it's taking the theme from the wallpapers that you have. One thing I didn't notice and I like now is I like that they took, in a way, this is just for me, I like that they took away like quick access to your pictures and things like that, just to clean up the start menu. So you just go to your file explorer and you can get to pictures or type in photos, you get to your photos. And then I like where they put the power button here. It looks good. It really looks good. Keep going. All right. The most long wished feature, consistent design animations. This is where I have a problem. This, if Microsoft ever used this, which we already know they won't, one thing that annoys me here is that the animations are far too slow. Like if you look at this, I think it's for the video, but the animations would just upset people. It's far too slow. If you speed up the animations, to me it would work much better. And keep it on going here. Run as administrator. I like that. I like how your user account control, when you click on something, it doesn't pop up a screen that looks kind of different from everything. It's still inside everything. However, if this actually was a thing, I would like the artist to change it so that way it's kind of like the old one that we currently have, where the whole screen blacks out. You can only use user account control, because user account control is very important in Windows. Say hello to the future, Windows 10. Rendered on PowerPoint. Wow. So bravo the hacker 34. I like your work, and it looks like he has a Windows 11 concept as well. I like the work that was done here. The little few things such as the start menu, it's inconsistent. Like the Windows logo is round. This is very round. They're not even the same levels of round. That bothers me on the rounded corners. They're not even in my opinion. There's like, I don't know if this matches the top, but this doesn't match the bottom at all. I feel like this search to be stretched. Animations are too slow, and I think there's too much Fluent in it. I know Fluent is a big thing people love, but I think there's a thing for having too much of it. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below how you felt about this. I know this came out in October. I don't even know what I was doing back in those days. I think I was doing Surface Duo stuff. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about these concept things. Because, 21H1 or 21H2 is supposed to be that Sun Valley codename update that kind of re-enhances more of Windows, makes it more continuous and fluid in its look. So let's see what it is. Let's see more concept work. If you have any concept work, I'd love to take a look at it. My name is Kwaku, and take care.